All right, for all the inshore guys, here's the deal. Listen up. Okay, so if you don't have a shit ton of plastics and hard baits hanging all over your console in whatever form or fashion you're comfortable with, it could be on the windshield, it could be on the GPS line, it could be on a cup holder or your plier holder with little holes in it, or on the side of the whatever, wherever. If you don't have at least a dozen random baits hanging on that'll snag on your freaking coat or whatever, stick in your skin when you pass the console. If you don't have that, you need to seriously evaluate where you stand as an angler, because let's be honest, there's a reason why you're not fucking catching fish. You're out there going, what the hell am I doing wrong? You ain't catching no fish. This is the key. You gotta listen to me. You gotta quit acting like you know shit. And you're listening to your boys and everything, you're going out, you ain't putting no fish in the box. You guys that want to talk about fall, spring, and talk about the current. No, I fish this bank and it's drop off. And when the current gets rolling and the season and the temperature and all that bullshit, you guys don't know shit, all right? You don't know nothing. It's all about the bait hanging on your console, all right? So drop all that dumb shit, makes you sound like you know what you're talking about, because you don't freaking know. Trout hit, they eat or they don't eat. There ain't nothing about this pressure dropping and all that bullshit. You got to have these baits hanging all over the fucking boat, or else how do you think they avoid the birds coming? They see your ass up on a point fishing. If they don't see this shit hanging on your boat, they're not going to play. They're going to be like, hey boys, we this guy ain't got shit on his it's all in his boxes. It's all in the tackle box. We're done. We're gone. And they gone. That's why your ass ain't going to catch nothing. So just listen to me. You got to step it up, guys. Step it up. Look, just forget everything else. Do what I'm telling you. Catch more fish. This is going to take some therapy. You really gotta ask yourself, are you really serious about this thing? This game is real. It's got real players. It's got real challenges. And this is one of those key things that really step you up, in the killing world. And, just ask yourself, sit in quiet place, quiet time, like by yourself, nobody around. Just kind of meditate and really evaluate where you're at with this fishing thing, because, it's questionable. If everything's in your box, it's not where it needs to be. And your box is not doing you any good. See, the fish really, really want to see it hanging somewhere. They really want to see it hang on the side, because they can see through, how in the world do you think they avoid birds and stuff? So when you're fishing in a spot, they eyeballing you, man. They really eyeballing you. You got to think about this. They eyeballing you, and they seeing what's on your boat. They're seeing what you're fishing with. And if those cats get together and are like, dude, this guy doesn't show his hand. This guy doesn't. We don't know what he's playing with, so we're just gonna move on. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play today. It's not the day for him. So, just my boys out, all my boys out there, just think about it. I know how much you want to friggin' think you know shit about catching fish. You want to talk about the season and the currents and fishing this point, and where we got the pressure going and you got this overcast and all this bullshit that you think you know what you're talking about, but you don't. You really don't. You got to man up, admit that you're a dumbass, and just listen to what I'm telling you.